How's it going today, buddies? Hopefully everybody is well. So you probably recognize this Vigilante Crossman pellet gun from a couple other videos I did. I did a review video on it a few months back when I originally first got it. Today I'm going to do the 500 pellet shot review on it. Basically, few people wanted to see it. Anyway, basically I just finished polishing off 500 rounds through this gun, and it's held up really well. I didn't have any oil in it. I know a lot of people, they oil their, they'll put the oil like at the top of the CO2 and put it through. A lot of, because I heard that you want to do that after your first 500 rounds. You don't want to, you just want to put the 500 rounds through it, then put your, pellet gun oil through it. I haven't done that yet because I just put my first 500 rounds through it. It held up, so after that 500 rounds, it held up really, really well. Still really, really fun gun to shoot, really fun gun to handle, especially after that 500 rounds, because I find it, the more you shoot it, the more you get used to it, the more you like it, the more fun you have with it. No troubles with it so far. I shot it on hot, like really hot days, colder days, cooler days, and so far I haven't really noticed any difference. It's not winter time yet, so I haven't really shot it in extreme cold. But I heard if you use CO2 in like extreme cold weather, it tends to not be as powerful as when it's hotter out or nicer out. But yeah, so far, like I said, the 500 round review on this, it's still really, really fun to shoot. Pretty much at this point, everything is worked in really well. The hammer is worked in really well. I find it after that many rounds, the trigger pull is not as tight as it used to be. I guess that's because it's more worked in. The hammer is still stiff and hard to pull down, but yeah, I mean, all in all, I find it more worked in, more well worked in, more well used. So it's definitely become a lot more funner to shoot. At the beginning, it was a little bit, felt a little weird. It definitely felt like it had a ton of power, which right now it still feels like that. It hasn't lost any of its power or anything like that. Still like easier to handle, I find, as well, now that I've had it for, I guess, about the 3-4 months that I've had this gun. It's been really, really fun to shoot. And I know a lot of people say that these pellet guns, they only last for, what is it, I think like 2,000-3,000 rounds, something like that. But I'm hoping that I can get a ton more use out of that. So hopefully I can get several years out of this gun for sure. I don't shoot it every day or all the time for that matter, but definitely as often as I can for sure. It's really fun. CO2, I know a lot of people go through a ton of CO2, but I don't know how many CO2s I've used in that 500 rounds. I should have kept track, but I know I'm definitely on my 4th or 5th CO2 maybe. I know it's more than 3 anyway, for sure. I have not a full one in there right now. Definitely like an almost empty one in there right now. And next time I go shooting, hopefully it'll be in a couple weeks. Maybe I can get a video there of me shooting it. But but so far she held up really good through the first 500, and like I said, it held its power, it held its consistency. Good, powerful gun, good consistency. Still really fun. Nothing's broken on it yet. Nothing had to be replaced on it yet. Still really amazing, really fun gun to shoot. I definitely still recommend it to anybody that wants to get into pellet guns, or anybody that's been shooting pellet guns for a little while. It's definitely insanely fun to do. But anyway, that's the 500 round Vigilante Crossman pellet gun review. Hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you very much, and I will check you in the next video.